Well, I'm Michael James Cruikshanks. I'm 25, fighting independent. I used to fight out of North Star MMA in Padiham. This is my third fight, semi-pro, so that's who I am. My fight record's 1 win, 1 loss. The first fight was in Cone Chaos against the homeboy from the guys who put it on. First fight at night we won on points, unanimous decision. Second fight was 9 months later in the lockdown's first event, and I got beat on points to Aswir Khan, I think his name was, an ex-pro boxer. So hopefully I want to be coming back on a win this time. I want my hand held high, not down. Being in a gym is not everything. You don't have to. In a gym, yeah, you're getting pushed by other people, but you've got to realise fitness is if you want it. If you want fitness, you've got to go out there and do it yourself. You're not going to gain it by somebody else kicking your ass. You've got that mentality and that motivation to go and do it yourself. I've been a runner for the last 10-15 years of my life. I've run for competitively at higher levels with Burnley and Lancashire and England, so I know how to keep the fitness level up, and I just push myself every day to try and keep fitter and get fitter and faster and faster. If you don't push yourself, you're not going to get anywhere in life. So the way I do it is I push myself instead of somebody else pushing me now. That's the way I see it at this minute in time.
I'm Ryan Kelly, 70k fighter, fighter on Manchester Predators, 3-1 as a semi-pro. It's a lad called Michael Cruikshanks, I think. He seems like a good lad. He's tough. He had an hard fight in his last fight. I don't really know what to expect from him. There's not too much footage on him. I believe he's a ground fighter. I've got a lot of respect for the guy. Like I say, he came through his last fight well. He went 3 rounds. He took a lot of shots, didn't quit. So yeah, it should be a good fight. I think I'm pretty well rounded. I fight kickboxing as well, so I like to stand up. But training out of a place like Predators, you have to get good at your ground game, else you're tapping a lot of the time. So yeah, I'll go wherever the fight goes. I'm happy to go. I started off fighting amateur. It was an inter-club down in Portsmouth. I had 2 fights there and I won them both. One by submission, one by knockout. My semi-pro career started up at Danger Zone in Newcastle. I was knocked on my arse twice in the first 30 seconds, but I managed to come through and win by submission. Second fight was against a guy called Matt Olsen. He fights out of Next Generation. Great fighter. He was a really good wrestler. I think I got the better of the stand-up, but he took me down whenever I hurt him, and he won a decision. That was the only fight that's gone the distance, so I don't intend on doing it again. It's amateur B, so no headshots on the ground. There's no reason for that. That's just what I thought, so that's what we've stuck to really.
I've seen Ryan's couple of Ryan's fight videos. He's obviously training with a vast of experience of fighters and trainers who have been there and done it in the business themselves. Especially Will Burke and Rob Sinclair just winning his world title with good performance. So he's going to have a vast experience, and he's going to be. I'm sure he's going to be quick, and he's going to bring a game. So I expect a tough fight. I'm not walking in there expecting an easy win. I'm expecting it to be tough, and it's going to be a show. I can tell you that. My personal opinion, my strength will be the ground game, but at this minute in time, I'm working more on my stand-up and trying to keep my ground game progressing as I go along. But my main aspect is my ground game. I'm very, very confident working off my back, and hopefully we'll see some submission attempts in this fight. I started MMA probably a good, I'd say 7 years ago before I joined the army. It weren't full time, it was just a bit of enjoyment it weren't an official gym. It was just lads going down training with someone who had lots of experience, and then he brought himself into a gym after I came out of the army. I just did the last 2 years constantly, say between 4 and 6 times a week, going and training with the lads that I used to at North Star MMA. And that's where they've got me today, to where I am now. So I'm progressing on my own now to go and push on. So it's been about 7 years overall that I've been doing MMA and been into MMA. The hardest fight would have to be definitely my last one. I trained my arse off it really. We didn't know much about the guy. We knew he was a boxer. We went in there and the guy's stand-up was very good. We didn't realise how good it were. You could say it shocked me, you could say it, you don't know, but I stood there toe to toe with the guy for 3 rounds. I didn't get knocked down and I didn't get knocked out, so I lost on points. I was only 5 to 10 seconds away from finishing the fight. I'm sure Will let you know that I have a chin of granite and I'll be coming in there to put a show on.
I'm looking to finish the fight. I do with all my fights. Like I said, I've been 3 rounds once, so I don't want to do it again. Plus, I want to put on an exciting fight, which is why I took this fight, because Michael's a good lad. I think he'll be tough, and I don't think he'll quit, and certainly never lie, so should be good. Fitness is my life pretty much. I like to train, I love to lift weights, I love to run. After my last fight I started training for an ultra marathon and did that, and it was brilliant, it was fantastic. And now I'm back onto fighting, so I'm concentrating on this. I'll have no problems with my gas tank. I've nothing bad to say to the guy, just bring your best, I'll bring in mine. Let's put on a good show for the lads and the girls watching.
I'm hoping to go in there, and I'm hoping to give Ryan, I make sure I give Ryan a run for his money, and he knows I'm in there and we can put a good show on for the people, you know what I mean? So it's good to hear that he's putting the work in. I'll let him know that, Ryan, I'm putting the work in as well, mate, so it'll be a good show, pal. The cardio's not a problem, we'll see if we can put it, who can get hit the hardest to come back. That's what I'm more bothered about than endurance. Ryan, no back chatter out that, mate. It's just bring the best game you've got, pal, and let's give the crowd a show. It's what we're there for. It's what we're getting paid to do. Good luck, mate, and I'll see you on the night.